Alright, this ain't gonna hurt none. It's just gonna be one finger, so one quick poke and that's all. Okay.
You alive?
Hmm?
Here we go.
Alright, Cheryl. I'm gonna count to 3.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
One thing I forgot to mention is once you put the supercharger head unit onto the car, you need to make sure you have enough clearance right here on this opening to be able to route your intercooler piping. So what you probably gonna have to do is go over here and loosen up this nut. And once the nut is loosened up, it'll allow you to clock this whatever position you need to clock it at to be able to get some clearance right here on the side. But yeah, that's just one thing to keep in mind that I almost forgot to do. But yeah. Supercharger belt is on now. It took 2 people to do it because this thing is so tight, it's ridiculous. I ain't never dealt with a belt this tight, but hey, as you can see, it's on there. And look, there's no rubbing at all. Got just enough clearance. The belt is straight, everything is aligned. It's good to go. But yeah, it's gonna take 2 people. You're also gonna have to remove all of these bolts in the bracket except for one. But keep the last bolt, you want to keep that loosened up. But yeah, it'll give you enough wiggle room to go ahead and slip this part of the belt on. And you also, this belt right here, this portion of the belt, is gonna be out to the side of this pulley. Everything else will be on, but this is the last portion that has to be seated onto the pulley. So what I did was, I got you get like a screwdriver or a small pry bar. And basically what you're gonna have to do is push down onto that belt until it slides onto the pulley. Then once it's on there, since it's smooth, you just be able to go ahead and push it on there until it's finally seated. But one thing you will notice is that this portion of the belt over here will be rubbing up against this. Reason being is because the supercharger bracket will be kind of crooked. So just go ahead and throw your bolts back in there, start tightening them all up, and the head unit will slowly work itself back into position, and everything will be straightened up in line. But yeah, it's time consuming. It's gonna be a little headache, but just be patient with it. You'll be able to get it on.